Chilly days are here, so take it easy on your landscape watering. The mandatory watering schedule is in effect November through February. You can water grass, plants, and trees, but only one assigned day a week. You know, your grass can thrive with less water during the colder months, and your drip irrigated plants and trees, well, they could do even better with watering only once every 7 to 14 days. For more winter watering tips and to find your assigned watering day, visit snwa.com. SNWA is a not-for-profit water agency.
The holiday season is upon us, but lucky for us in Vegas, the weather is still perfect, and it's a great time to get out and get outside. So today in CityCast Las Vegas, I'm with Gay About Town, Michael M.J. Lyle, and my co-host, David Figler, and we're bringing you our picks and insider tips for the best things to do in Vegas this November. It's Monday, November 3rd. I'm Sarah Lohman, and here's what Las Vegas is talking about. David, MJ, welcome to the pod.
Thanks for having me.
Mostly straight about town, David Figler.
Mostly straight about
Partly
town.
cloudy about town, David
David's coming
Figler.
out live on air. Listen, so we're in the holidays. It's happening. Thanksgiving is coming up. Like, what's your vibe? What are you doing this year? Are you cooking at home? Are you picking up a meal? Are you traveling? Trying a new recipe? Like, what do you like? What are you doing?
My family and I, we always love cooking. Like, we take different things. And we usually, last year, we had a lot of people over, too, at my sister's fiance's house. And so I think that we're going to do that again this year. And we just love cooking. We're a really big cooking family. As you know, I love baking. And so last year I baked 4 desserts. And so I'll probably do that again.
Woo.
Can you list the desserts, please?
The desserts. Last year I did a Alison Roman's pumpkin pie, had like a ginger snap crust.
Yes.
A Claire Savitz's pear tart that was really good.
Hearts out to Claire. Love Claire. Have her cookbook.
What is it? Pecan bars that I got from Ina Garten recipe. And then just brownies. Mom was like, can you make brownies too? I was like, sure, why not? Throw this in there.
And do you do like classic, like New England-y Thanksgiving, or is it like lots of different sides from lots of different cultures?
I think neither. More Southern, like, because we have like cornbread dressing, we have collard greens, we have like sweet potatoes, like we have like mac and cheese, like so.
Oh, okay, MJ, I'm gonna stop by. Ready. Figler, what are you up to this Thanksgiving?
I'm blessed to have a family that's adopted me as one of their own, and that would be my in-laws. We weren't a big Thanksgiving family, the Figlers, growing up.
Sure.
But the Blackwood Lathrops are very warm and gracious folk, and they open up their house, and you never know who's going to pop by, and you know everyone gets along. The biggest fight is it fresh cranberry sauce or out of the can? That's as hard as it gets in that house. So love those folks, and that's where I'm going to be hanging with them.
Yeah, my mom is big on Thanksgiving. She actually is currently visiting, and she just like made a naughty little pumpkin cheesecake just because it's in my fridge right now.
Naughty.
But I did family Thanksgiving the past 2 years. So this year I'm definitely going to do a Friendsgiving, which I really love. Everyone brings a side. There's just a panoply of food. But I'm also considering just like a naughty little overseas vacation that week too. I know. Flights are cheap, but I'm like, what if I just like escapade for a moment? So we'll see.
Can you smuggle a slice of pumpkin pie in your bag so you can have it on your overseas trip?
As long as it's, I don't know. Maybe it's a gel. Maybe I have to like put it into several 3-ounce containers.
Yeah, you could split it up, but they'll still catch you. You know, I want to give a quickie shout out on Thanksgiving Day to the Las Vegas Turkey Trot, which strangely happens in Boulder City, but it goes through the historic railway trail, and you could even do like a little mini 1-mile option, then hang out in BC all day on Thanksgiving. So a nice option if people don't have a family celebration or something like that in town.
So what are a couple other things that people should not miss out on in November? What should we be doing? David.
I like, every November, the Ma Museum has an annual Kefauver Day celebration, which is kind of funny because Kefauver was our enemy. He was trying to, break us. He was a senator from Tennessee who was doing all these organized crime hearings. He was planning on a run for president, I guess, back in the day in the 30s.
Is he the one
40s.
that like led the hearings?
Yes.
No. Oh,
and that's in the building where the Mom Museum exists. Right.
Got it.
And so on this particular day, November 15th, Nevada residents get in for free. So if you haven't been to the Mom Museum, that's a good reason to. And then they also have a bunch of offers, like you get 10% off on retail and food and drink down in that fun speakeasy. And they're also doing a vintage Cadillac car show at 9:30 on the 15th. So that looks like a fun one. Another sleeper venue in Vegas that we don't talk enough about. I don't know if the Mom Museum's a sleeper, but you should definitely check it out.
Yeah, at least once in your life.
Yeah, see what it's all about.
Get a drink downstairs,
The downstairs is like literally my favorite part. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it's good. It's the reward for going to a museum and learning something.
But there's a sweet little venue that's not terribly far from the Mom Museum. It's actually just a little bit north of Symphony Park, a little hidden street in downtown Las Vegas called Mesquite. It's called the Doyle. It's an old 1930s building that got renoed. I've been to a wedding there. It was gorgeous, very rustic forward. And I found out that they are doing candlelight concert series there.
Cool.
And there's going to be a string quartet playing tribute to the songs of Adele. On Thursday, fun. November 20th. So I'm going to go check out that. The Doyle doesn't get enough love. The Doyle is a super cutie gem in the downtown area. I think it gets overshadowed by all the other splashy stuff around there. But the Doyle is definitely worth checking out.
I've done some of those string quartet tribute shows, and they are fantastic. They're so beautiful. Shout out Carolina and Jenna, both got me for Christmas tickets to see Bridgerton String Quartet back in February. And so it was beautiful. I've been wanting to go back there. That sounds like a great opportunity.
Was that candlelight too? Or was that
It was the candlelight one too. It was
appropriate.
Beautiful. Yeah. And so I would totally check out the Adele one because it is just amazing. It's a fantastic skill. It's just so beautiful.
I mean, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but Benson Boone has been covering a lot of Adele. So do you think maybe he'll show up?
Oh,
that
let's
would
hope.
Be amazing.
Let's hope. And we get a backflip that's shirtless. I'm manifesting into the universe.
Someone asked me recently for examples of the female gaze, and I was like, it's Benson Boone. Now you know.
It's all about the mustache for you? Is it the mustache?
Just everything. Everything. The mustache, the outfits, the fitness, the backflips, he seems really nice. He's really talented. He works really hard.
It shouldn't work for me. It really should not work for me on paper, but it does. I don't know. Yeah.
That's the confusing part.
We'll discuss more offline, Sarah.
Yeah. I am a sucker for a mustache, though. I have to agree. So speaking of mustaches, MJ, what are you vibing with this November?
Famously,
Yeah.
One of the things I'm going to bring up the Beverly because they always have such great things, but they have this thing that I'm so excited for. And I do apologize beforehand because I'm about to do some terrible accents and impersonations. So one of the events that I am so looking forward to is a double screening of the classic The Room. If you're you have to see that in an audience so you can hear everyone shout, "You're tearing me apart, Lisa!" See, it's terrible.
Yeah.
I'm terrible at it.
His accent is also bad, so it's fine. Mm-hmm.
But also, it's doing a double feature with that 2003 movie The Room with his latest flick that came out in 2023, which I did not know about, called Big Shark, that just looks like a very, very B- but movie akin to Sharknado, which I love. And then they're doing a Q&A with one of the actors from The Room, the guy that plays Mark. Hi, Mark.
Oh, fun.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah, Mark, of course. Why do you love the Beverly this time of year, MJ?
I feel like when I go into the Beverly in the summer, I'm escaping the heat. But in the fall when it's beautiful, it feels like I get to experience all of downtown. So a lot of times, I'll go and park in near the restaurant area over on Main Street, have dinner, and then walk over to the Beverly because it's a short walk.
That is a walk. That's a little hike.
No,
But
it's
in this
beautiful. It's a
weather?
great to like
All
in this
right.
weather. It's perfect.
Do you stop
get to,
at the cannabis store on Bonneville? And
I have not done that,
all
but
right,
thank you for the suggestion.
it's right on the. It's right in the direct path. As the crow flies, or as we
Okay.
say, as the crow gets high, that's where you would go.
I've parked by the Beverly and walked up to Fremont Street and got myself a slice, you know? Like,
Oh, I mean,
Yeah.
I do it all the time. I live in this neighborhood, but I'm
But
surprised to
this is
find
the perfect time of year
others.
to do that because it's so
Yeah,
nice
that's for
out.
sure.
Like it's my favorite thing to do. Like you get to really have this full downtown feel.
yeah, yeah, seriously. Well, here's what I'm doing, which is going to sound boring, but it's so important. I am signing up for health care.
Oh,
Listen, everybody, if you work for yourself or otherwise don't have access
Open
to
enrollment.
insurance, open enrollment for the Affordable Care Act starts November 1st. Again, no one's paying me to say this. I'm just like shocked by how many people don't know what the ACA is and haven't heard about Nevada State's new Battleborn like state option plans. Open enrollment's November 1st. I think it ends December 15th.
You
but,
did
like,
an
get on-
episode on it recently, Sarah. People can tune in and hear all about it.
We did. So we just did an episode about all of the healthcare plans and how to sign up for it. So, go on and listen to the whole explainer too, because it's really exciting. So I'm going to be on that website within this week to sign up for my healthcare for the next year. The plan is that they're going to drop in price by 15% over the next couple years.
Knock
The
on
website
wood.
is nevadahealthlink.com. We're still waiting to see what happens post government shutdown. But like part of the government shutdown is about like how much the government will subsidize these healthcare plans. But yeah, right. So it's they're income dependent. Don't be intimidated because it all like comes out in the wash when you do your taxes. Either you get like a refund or you owe a little bit more. You just kind of estimate your income when you're applying, and like just get some health insurance. There's health insurance on there that you can afford, and you need health insurance. Don't be like, no, I don't know. No. Not even for the getting hit by the car. You got to go get some blood work. Come on. Come on. So that is my November vibe is open enrollment. You could get it other times a year with like a major life change, but like now anybody can go on and sign
It
up.
does
if you're
seem like
uninsured.
every day we all face another major life change, just the way the world's going.
Oh my God, I know. So what are we eating? Like, the holidays are the eating time.
I know.
So, MJ, as an incredible pastry chef, apparently, what are you eating this month?
Oh my God. I should actually be mindful considering how much I'm going to eat at the back end of the month, but I'm not doing that. I'm just
No.
mindfulness will come in January and that's
Yeah.
I'll refigure out everything. But there's a pizza festival that is coming. It's
Oh,
a little
yeah.
bit pricey, I will admit, but
Yeah.
Mixed
I
reviews on that one, MJ. I've heard from some people it's amazing, and some people think it's just too big and it's hard to navigate.
I got a tip on that. MJ, you go ahead, you explain, and then I'm going to give the hot tip.
Yeah, so this is going to be looking at a bunch of the pizza vendors and pizza places around town all in one. So you can kind of get a sample. I know I gravitate to the pizza spots that I love, but I know there's so many great pizza places.
Underappreciated pizza capital of the world.
I in most parts of our food scene, we're underappreciated in the types of cuisine we have. Pizza is no exception, and so I'm excited to check out some new spots.
Yeah.
I love Metro, I love Yukon, I love Pizza Rock, I love different ones, but there are a list of things that I had never heard of, so I'm excited to see just the plethora of options that we have.
It's a good chance to get some chefs who aren't maybe primarily pizza chefs out there.
Yeah.
There's also going to be food trucks there too. So
Mhm.
all in one space, you can pizza it up.
What's your hot tip? Hot tip.
Okay, hot tip. So I volunteered there a couple years ago for my friend Scott, who's been on this podcast talking about Vegas pizza for his charity Slice Out of Hunger. The hot tip is there is a VIP ticket, and it is worth it. So
Oh, okay.
the VIP ticket, I haven't double checked that it's the same this year, but in the previous years, you get in a whole hour early because, of course, with any food festival, the annoying part is having to wait in line and you don't get
Yeah.
to eat as much. With that hour, you can get a lot done, my friends. You can get a lot done.
Ooh, I
And then the
appreciate
other
this.
side of it is that there's a special VIP area with its own dedicated like flushing bathrooms and free beverages and free desserts and like tables and space. And it just like really lends to your sanity, I think. So if you're debating between the ticket prices, like spend a little extra, you are going to have a far superior experience and like also probably be done in like 2 hours and feel fulfilled. That's my hot tip.
MJ already said it was pricey, though. I mean,
Hold on, I'm going to take a quick little look-see. It's the Pizziolo VIP, ages 21 plus, because there's also alcohol in there too that you
nice.
don't get with the normal tickets. Normal tickets these are like the last minute sale prices. Normal tickets are $92. The VIP tickets are $157, and I'm telling you, it's worth it. If you're gonna put this money out, like I think another $50 is worth it, genuinely.
I miss dollar slices on Fremont Street, and you get a free pull on a slot machine.
Oh my God.
Those days
No,
are
I used to
over.
have those dollar slices all the time after a night of bar hopping.
Debauchery.
Yeah, of debauchery.
This ain't your dollar slice. This is unlimited pizza, folks.
How much pizza can you put in your belly?
Don't
Quite a
tempt me
bit.
with a good time.
Honestly. All right, David, what are you going to eat this month?
Well, I gotta first of all give a disclaimer. I got a free meal at the brand new James Trees restaurant,
Yeah.
High Stakes. I was invited to
Stakes.
one of their openings. So, take what I say with that in mind. That said, I would still shit on it if it was horrible. And guess what? It's not. It's the
No one's
opposite. It's
surprised.
fantastic. It's on the top of the Rio in the old Voodoo Lounge space for old-time
Ooh.
Vegas-y people. So you got that great scenic view. You go up a glass elevator, which harkens back to the old Vegas days of like the Landmark and whatnot, where you're going up and you kind of see the valley. I don't even know where to start with High Stakes because it is a unique steakhouse. I mean, they have all the cuts that you would expect if you're a meat eater. They also have a lot of game on the menu, bison steaks and venison and elk
wow.
and stuff like that. But here's what I'm going to highlight here.
I love a
and
game
I had a wonderful
Game.
meal. I had a seafood tower. There is something called
David, you love a tower.
I
I
love
do
a
love
good
a tower. The Lion. Okay.
Hmm.
So when you go to their menu under the hunt, you see the bison, the boar, the elk, the venison, and then you see the lion in quotes. It is a giant, and I saw it come out, it is a giant lion's mane mushroom
Oh, fun.
carved up to
What?
look like a giant fillet, right? So this is a vegan, gluten-free dish
Wow.
at the steakhouse. And I talked to the chef, and James said, look, I marinate it for like 2 days in this like beet juice with all these herbs and stuff. When you cut into the lion, it looks like you're cutting into a rare steak because the way that it kind of bleeds out. It's like if you aren't like completely disgusted as a vegetarian by that
Yeah.
concept.
Most vegans are choosing not to eat meat because they don't like meat. I mean, yes, there's also environmental decisions
Yeah.
in there, and that's kind of what the Beyond Burger appeals to. But like, as someone who does not eat red meat very much, that sounds
But it's beet juice.
repulsive.
It's beet juice. Anyway, it was gorgeous. It is like one of the most gorgeous entrees that I've ever seen delivered. And it's very clever. And I think that pretty much is indicative of High Stakes at the Rio.
Yeah.
Is that it is a clever take from, someone who grew up here in Las Vegas. He kind of gets what the balance between what a local would enjoy, what a tourist would
Yeah.
like. And I had a really nice time. It was delightful, great service, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Yes, it was free. But even though it's a little pricey, I'm going to say it's an absolutely worth it adventure.
Well, yeah, I was at Jelena in Bellagio that night, which was eating so many vegetables. It was really, really delicious. I didn't make it to High Stakes, but I obviously will soon. I love that they've got game on the menu, which as I've looked through mid-century casino, like dinner theater menus, there was a lot of game. Less of the red meat variety, but more like
Well, it's got boar.
chucker
He's got
partridge and
boar
stuff.
on it too. Yeah.
More birds, historically. I'd
Oh,
love to see more of
interesting.
our wild and introduced birds on our menus again. That's so cool. I love a place we can access game.
That's
All right,
weird. I haven't had a lot of game. That's so crazy. Like I
Let's go
haven't
get some
seen a lot of
game.
menus. Okay, I'm game.
I really
You
like
got
that.
Sarah.
All right, here's my unexpected choice: is Nine Fine Irishmen at New York, New York.
What?
I know it's been
I'm
in the
always
news a
looking
little
for
bit.
9 fine Irishmen. Let's go.
That's right. Okay, listen. sometimes in our life, we have to meet someone on the Strip, right? Someone's in town for a conference.
Yeah.
I usually offer to pick them up and drive them off the Strip, but sometimes it's just like, they don't have a lot of time, da-da-da. This is a great place for a drink. They have been in the news a little bit because they just redid their patio, which I didn't even know they had, and it's strip side. So you're outdoors and on the Strip, talk about people watching. But I stopped in there a couple birthdays ago. A friend was in town and we were just doing sort of a crawl up the Strip and visiting all these casinos. And we just stopped in there for a beer. They have an inside bar that's adjacent to the casino floor and underneath the roller coaster. So it's also kind of a cool place to just sit and people watch and have a quiet moment, but be adjacent to the action. They do tons of live music inside as well. And it's pretty rowdy inside, which is why we did the floor.
Yeah, it's a rowdy place. I mean, that's why my eyebrows rise.
I mean, most places on the Strip are rowdy, so...
Are rowdy.
Yeah, that's
this
true.
seems particularly, it's got the Irish music, things are happening. So definitely want to check out the patio. It's a great place to just get a drink. I haven't eaten there, but they are, as part of this new, reopening and renovation, they're running some food specials through the end of the year. So for $7, you can get yourself some deviled eggs, sausage rolls, beer and cheese dip, pastrami sliders, shepherd's pie. It sounds really amazing. So, the next time you need to just, meet a friend on the, hey, I'm in town. Can you meet today at 2 p.m.? 9 Fine Irishmen. We've all gotten that text. Come on.
Yeah, it's true.
All right, here's our kicker. The one event that we are not going to miss. Hey, I'm just going to start it off. I have a free night out for my theater nerds out there planned, of which I am one. The city of Las Vegas is doing a free Evening with the Music of Andrew Lloyd Webber concert. So the orchestra, the singing, the Jesus Christ Superstar, the Cats, take your pick. They're going to do a little bit of all of them. That's November 8th at 7 p.m. And that is at the Centennial Hills Amphitheater. I've never been. I asked the city for some tips. They basically said, you can reserve a ticket to get email updates, but it's free. It doesn't matter. It's first come, first serve. So get there a little early, bring blankets and low back chairs. No alcohol, not allowed in the city park. You can bring food, and there's also going to be food trucks there selling concessions too. So it's free. It sounds so nice. And of course, the weather's going to be perfect. Maybe a little chilly. Bring a hoodie, but it just sounds like it's going to be really fun.
But it's perfect. You snuggle up. It's
yeah,
cool.
You snuggle up, and it's just, it just sounds so cute. So that's November 8th at 7 p.m. You can get details on the City of Las Vegas website. David, what are you doing?
All my friends are super duper excited about checking out a concert with a guy named Ben Nichols, who is the lead singer of a band called Lucero, which is a big alt country band. That's at Dustland, which is my favorite new bar downtown, totally chill environment down in the Arts District. That's on November 8th. Apparently that's a really big show, and they're swinging for the fences. So I know a lot of my friends are going to that, and I'm probably going to check that out too. My big kicker, on the other hand, okay, so I am not a video gamer. I do know that there's this video game that's very popular called Fallout, and that they have a big festival every year at the Pioneer Saloon. Well, the TV show based on the popular video game came out. I became an instant fan of that and kind of the mythology of Fallout. And I'm really excited because season 2 of Fallout is going to drop on December 5th, and most of it takes place in their version of apocalyptic Las Vegas.
Oh,
Yes.
fun. Okay, I didn't know this was annual. I thought this was special, but we should point out that it takes place at the Pioneer Saloon.
Because the Pioneer Saloon shows up in the video game. Yeah.
Is present in the video game, which is so cool. And the Pioneer Saloon, I love it out there.
I do too.
It's
I love everything about eating outside. I don't know if their burgers are great, but it's great to eat them. How's that?
Yeah, the food's not great. The food's not great.
But there's going to be a lot of fan events and music. And of course, the people watching, because everybody cosplays. I'll be looking for a lot of guys with no noses and a lot of people in, bunker uniforms. I'm really kind of excited about being in that scene. It looks like a lot of fun. So that's going to be on November 14th.
Are you dressing up, David?
I haven't decided yet. I'm usually not. I don't know. I dress up when I go perform on stage, which I also will be doing on November 8th as a fundraiser for the Wild West Fund with my band, Tippy Elvis. But Yeah, I might don some steampunk gear.
Yeah, you should.
So for those who don't know, the Pioneer Saloon is out in Good Springs. So it's like, I don't know, it's like a 40-minute drive from me. It's like if you were getting off to go to Seven Magic Mountains, it's
Seven
the
Magic
opposite
Mountains.
direction.
Yeah, it's on the other side of the street.
And it's like a real like 1900 bliggity blah saloon. It does, even though we've debated whether Vegas is the Wild West or not, this is so Wild West.
It's the oldest continuous bar in Southern Nevada.
Yeah, it's just got a great vibe to it. I've had a great time every time I've gone, whether with tourists or locals. There's an amazing old cemetery out in Good Springs as well.
And it's down the street from the Spring Valley Ranch, which is just on the other side of the border, but they do horseback riding and all that stuff too. This is a great time of year to kind of enjoy that part of the desert. And there's a lot of options, believe it or not.
Yeah. And you get out there, like the stars are incredible if you're leaving at night. And every time I've driven back, like after dark, I've seen crazy wildlife. Like some of the most iconic experiences I've ever had has been on that stretch of highway or like just outside the saloon, just seeing some amazing animals. Highly recommend. What about you, MJ?
It's going to sound so cheesy, but like, I used to go to Ethel M. Cactus Gardens, which is opening this week.
Love
but then like
it.
it kind of, I won't say it lost the shine, but like, I don't know, like the holiday magic just was different for me as I grew up.
Yeah.
But then the magical thing happened where friends started having children and they started taking their children to the Cactus Garden and going with them and going with families and seeing the Cactus Garden and seeing that holiday magic through kids' eyes and children's eyes, that restores the magic for me. And so I think that's going to be one of my tips for this November holiday is going back to the holiday Cactus Gardens with friends with kids.
Yeah.
And take the tour and get the free chocolate because I know you're going to be good.
Yes.
They only give it to you if you're good.
Okay, so first of all, if you're going just to shop, you'll see the big Cactus Garden line. There's a separate entrance to go to the store and get your Christmas presents. So like you don't have to deal. You could just go in.
Sarah always with the hot tips. I love this.
Thank you. Do you have a favorite treat for Bethel Dome?
Oh, do I have a favorite treat? That's a good question. I feel like there's like a line from Deanna Troi from Star Trek with like there hasn't been a chocolate that I have met that I don't like or something to that effect.
Fair. And their chocolate
I feel like
is
I'm that
good.
way. And there is some really good chocolate. So like I don't know. Yeah. Just anything covered in chocolate, just give it to me.
Yeah, I love the like toffee brittle covered in chocolate with like I think they put almonds on the outside.
yes.
It's so good. But like as a gift, I think it's really fun to give the prickly pear chocolates, the prickly pear bonbons.
Oh, I don't know if I've tried that one before.
Yeah. They're like
Okay.
tart and
Putting it on
beautifully
my
pink
list.
inside. So it like feels very like special from the desert. And yet gets a local company. So like it's just like a great gifting thing.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks, gents. I mean, one of the things that drew me to Vegas those 4 years ago was how much stuff we do. There's so much great stuff going on. And of course, if you want to stay hip to all the events, you got to subscribe to our newsletter, Hey Las Vegas, or become a member. And then you get like an extended events email on Mondays. It's really lovely. David, MJ, thank you so much for joining me.
Thanks so much for having me.
Happy November.
And that's all for today here in CityCast Las Vegas. Hey, if you enjoyed our show, share it with a friend and make some November plans. Also, rate our show and leave us a review wherever you get your podcasts. And don't forget, you can support this show and get great perks by becoming a CityCast Las Vegas neighbor at membership.citycast.fm. We'll be back tomorrow morning with more news from around the city. Take care.